All right, we are live at HITEC here with our good friend Michael from Casiola Vacation Homes. If you are a Slick Talk listener, because we have another podcast joining us, Mr. Hamawi, called the Guest X. And if you have not heard the episodes with Casiola Vacation Homes, go back, check them out, hear the stories. But I'm curious to have you sit down with us and talk about technology in the hotel space and what we're seeing here, because vacation rentals, hotels have not been known to be best of friends, and technology definitely differentiates us. But what are your thoughts here from this conference and kind of like moving forward for the rest of the year?
So I'm very excited to see some of the technology that's here. Some of the technology that hotels have benefited from haven't necessarily carried over the short-term rental space.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see some of the new innovations out there, maybe some things that haven't yet been considered for the short-term rental space. And, with Casiola, we're always trying to be on top of technology. So definitely excited to see what's here.
Do you feel like sorry to cut you off.
No. I was going to say, do we compare?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
In any format, like, do we compare to what the hotels put out, or are we an industry where we're looking at the hotel space because they're so far along in the technology space? Are we learning from them and then starting to develop our own versions of that technology and applying it to the way we run our businesses?
I'd say some of that. I think a lot of the low-hanging fruit has been applied already. Things like keyless locks and some of the automation, more like the home automation that's out there. I still think there's some room to improve, but I think it goes both ways. I think some vendors have seen the applications that they can apply short-term rentals to the hotel or hotel technology to short-term rentals. So I think it could go both ways.
Sure. Coming from the hotel world originally, I've always felt when I got exposed to short-term rentals, especially Casiola, like knowing that you guys have a lot of your own in-house pieces with some preferred vendors, but I always felt like getting exposed to the quote-unquote dark side was that the short-term rental space has way more advanced tech. It's way more user-friendly. It's web-based, so you're not having to have like some server in the back room. But then now being here, and it's 2022 and we all went through COVID, I'm seeing that it's not as legacy as I maybe thought it was. And so for you guys, do you have a lot of, I don't know, when it comes to future focus, when it comes to like, what are you guys going to develop next, or what's going to be the next thing? What are guests really asking for? Are we creating tech that maybe isn't needed, or do you think it's actually all going to have some kind of role to play in the industry?
I think guests do expect a lot of the latest innovations. They do expect, in some cases, what they see in the hotel space to also be part of their experience on the short-term rental space. I think that's definitely true. I also think it's important to push the envelope too. So, I think that at Casiola, we do try to push the envelope. We do try to be ahead of technology. Yeah. If we see something out there that guests want and they need, and it's not currently offered by another one of the vendors, we'll develop that in-house. Yeah. We have developers. We've released a number of different things, such as the Casiola app that we offer to homeowners to get full transparency into their bookings.
Yeah, I remember you
guys
telling me about that at your office in November last year. I was blown away. Like, you let your owners see that much information.
Oh, yeah.
So it's really interesting.
And the same app applies for operations team. It's all tied together. So we use that as our, both from our operations and our guest facing app.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So top three things you're looking for at this conference that can apply to your guys' company. What are you most excited about?
So I'm most excited to see maybe something that I haven't seen before. So it's like they say, you don't know what you don't know. So I'm here to kind of walk the aisles and see what I don't know, what I haven't experienced, and basically take that back. And is this something that we could apply to our space? Is this something that we could develop ourselves? Mm-hmm. That's basically what I'm here for.
Yeah, so all the tech vendors that are listening, watch out. Casiola might build a better product than you.
There you go. There you go. I actually saw a really cool product. I think it was done by Philips, which is a touch screen with the TV monitors. And one thing that's always fascinated me is branding inside of homes. So hotels have managed to do that really well, controlling the TVs. Vacation rentals is a much harder, bigger beast to tackle.
Yeah.
but the technology that they've developed for that one piece alone is fascinating.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
So we might see something here that applies to that. We'll see at VRMA or
Yeah.
some of the other short-term rental conferences in the near future too.
For
there
sure.
you go.
Well, you heard it here first. Everyone that's watching, listening, Casiola Vacation Homes coming in hot with the technology this year. And Michael, I just want to say thanks for being on the podcast again. It's always great to see you. And yeah,
Thank you.
I consider you a good friend now. So
All right,
awesome.
thanks.
Awesome.